Alright, so today in the silver case, let's talk to this guy again, Morikawa. I don't like him. Wolfgang, the boss is calling. Okay, cool, thanks. That's the cutscene trigger, I guess. Help me. Good work on the camera case. Looks like your cooperation was key to cracking it. I want to thank you on behalf of all of us. Boss, let's get down to business. Okay, I'll be frank. I'm designating you Heinous Crimes Unit Special Agent. Me? Whether or not to accept it is up to you. Do you want the position? Decide now. You've been scouted. Happens a lot here. Everyone here is scouted by the boss. From what I've seen, I don't think you'd be able to live outside of this world. You could say you're built almost like a criminal. Tell me if you have any reason to turn this down. It means you'll be living in this world now. That get your stomach all upset? There's one way to turn it down. Right here now, the Firebird Splash. Do it. What does that mean? Does that mean like killing myself, or what do you say? Okay, yep, that was a moment that happened. Big fan of that. I guess I'm still like unable to talk, technically, maybe? Okay then, welcome aboard. We're buddies now. Oh no, we're not. I may have pissed you off before, but let's forget about all that now. Looking forward to working with you. Yeah, you too, buddy. You just started, but that case of the apartment complex. Take over the case with Morikawa. Morikawa's already investigating. Wolfgang, you give him support. What's the situation? I checked out all the background info. The victim, Kenichi Hiruma, didn't have any clear motivation to kill himself. I'm treating it as a homicide. Don't let anything get by. He's just saying that because what's her name, like, saw that it wasn't a homicide. Hachisuka, yeah. What about Hachisuka's report? Still the same. Go easy on her. How's the crime scene? Didn't look like a suicide after all. Why not? Just my gut feeling. That's good. But don't rely on that too much. I'll be careful. What about this? Boss, have a look. The kid living in those apartments? He was peeking from his balcony. That kid, huh? Wolfgang, keep in contact with him. He may prove to be a crucial witness. What about this, Hikaru? Help, huh? Morikawa, look into this too. So is this just like a separate incident? Are we just solving a bunch of like separate cases? Are they all gonna like circle back together at the end? Because that seems like a Masuda thing to do. Got it. What about this silver case investigation? Yeah, nothing new to report. Even something small is fine. Make sure to keep delivering your reports. I'm counting on you. Are these all going to tie back in? Well, I can leave. I can go back and I can go here. There's something to interact with. There's this guy here. He's chill. Mostly, it seems. Nakatagawa. I don't like being obstructed. I don't like how the chief director thinks. Okay, I'm guessing that wasn't the plot important thing. Here's this. I can move this way, I guess? I'm just like looking around the map at this point. I don't see any contact points. That's one thing I will say I'm not a big fan about this game, is that a lot of it seems to just be like, a lot of the times the event flag that you need to trigger, like the gameplay loop itself seems mostly just be like triggering event flags and then reading text, which I mean gives it a kind of a visual novel-y feel, which I don't even necessarily mind. But a lot of the times you're just kind of like, it's either exclusively dialogue stuff with the event flags not really like playing any, like you don't really have any tangible input, or you're just like doing like this where you just have to like exhaust every possible option you have. Do I just have to talk to this guy a bunch? That's the other thing too. Maybe this is a problem with me, but I always seem to be under the assumption that once you like do something that clears the event flag for it, but do I just have to talk to Nagata like 20 times again? What? Stay out of my way. Wolfgang, let's go. It's officially your first job. So yes, I did have to just talk to him a bunch of times. Like it didn't even trigger any like interesting dialogue. I don't know why they would make me talk to him and just not have it trigger the first time, make me talk to him like 20 times. That was, we had went through that with Morishiko, what's his face, is that his name, last time too, where he told me that he was gonna shoot me. It's very weird. I like how the moon's out though at 9:40 a.m. Like that happens sometimes in real life. It's always kind of weird, even though like it does logically make sense. Sorry, Wolfgang, but I'll leave this to you. Go deal with the boy. Chase down any leads you may get. What are you gonna be doing? I got some minor business to attend to. I bet you do. I'm taking the car. Sorry if you get a cab or something. You suck. This guy. What do you even do with your life, dude? He just like leaves. He's gotta turn out to be like a criminal or something. Yeah, there's just nothing here. Can I go through here now? I cannot. So I'm guessing we're just gonna be climbing the stairs up to the 4th floor again. Can interact with the doors again. Let's just head up. We get to see this cool, like, wireframe CGI cutscene. I mean, kid was on 3rd floor, right? So we just walk up to it. And we get to go see this all load through every time. I kind of want to go to the roof here. Just for like the sake of it, right? Although I'm assuming there's going to be an event flag of some kind on this floor. Maybe not. I mean, I'm assuming doors, ringing the doors again won't do anything. And there's nothing really aside from that, it looks like. So I guess we will just climb up all the way. Nope, we're not climbing up all the way. Alright, then, well, once again, here's the problem. What do I do? Ring some doorbells? I mean, I'm mute and nobody's here. What do you expect me to do? Oh, that did something, actually. It's the scary kid, Kokuchi. You came. Please come on in. It's a bit messy, but come on in. I am afraid, but sure. Oh, same day Yukimura Villa, expensive housing area. 10 a.m. Is this just like, I'm going inside his room and this is a different scene. This is the stakeout that's been happening for like a week. And I ended up hitting the jackpot. Man, it was awesome. felt like getting an electric shock all through my body. Like some sort of sixth sense, you know. It must be some kind of superpower. So I guess that means I'm a superhero then, huh? Right, Sumio? So that means you got a superhero for a partner. Must be sweet. Even in the face of certain death, I can use my cinemakinesis, you know? That's telekinesis. Yawn. I'm so sleepy. Hey, concentrate on your job. You've been slacking a bit recently, huh? What, you pick up a bit of know-how and think you're a veteran now? Don't make me laugh. That's why you kids these days are shit. I'm 26. I'm not exactly a kid. Horse shit. Is that the only excuse you've got? The only real shit you've seen is a bunch of kids play. I'd say it's 6 cups of sugary coffee. What are you... Is that a metaphor that people use? This is 1 cup for adjustment, 2 cups for a slight tweak, 3 cups for your youth, 4 cups for diabetes. What's with this slam poetry? I don't like this all of a sudden. Also, I like just the big palette of bricks next to like a ficus or something in the background. That's a nice little detail. 5 cups to get back to reality. Kind of need to drink some water to get my voice right. 6 cups to get defiant. Basically, just a load of shit. Tetsu, what? You're super bored, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, well, that was a nice informative cutscene. Let's look at me hanging out with this demon-possessed child. Or let's just look at the outside of this building for an hour. That's cool too. Room 402. Young geeky guy. What is that referring to? Like, normally that's like a place or something? What am I even looking at here? I didn't... Okay. So I was right outside the... whatever this is. There's a small child here. I can move here to get to that door. I can talk to the kid who's apparently by these tables. Let's do that, Koichi. Okay, have a seat, please. On my weirdly rendered couch. I've said this before, I do like the CGI. I hope you don't mind. This is all I have. What is that? It's like a can of fake coffee and a like old rusted can that used to have beans in it or something. You're a detective, right? Actually, I have a favor to ask you. I want you to find him. Hikaru. He disappeared. We always used to play together, but all of a sudden he just disappeared. Nobody else has noticed. Everyone in my class has totally forgot about Hikaru. Isn't that mean? So I thought about it, and something's definitely fishy. Everyone's plotting something. They took Hikaru and hid him somewhere. That has to be it. Everyone hates Hikaru for being an outsider. Hikaru was getting bullied a lot. Everyone always does that to transfer students. When I was in 2nd grade, I transferred here too. For my first year, nobody would even talk to me. The same thing happened to Hikaru too, so I'm protecting him, so everyone doesn't bully him. Kojima and Nakao are really mean guys, so I'm sure they have planned something. They wanted to bully Hikaru even more. I won't let them get away with it. My mom? She's at work. She does a grown-up job. Oh, I hope it doesn't mean what I think it means. So I'm always by myself at night. It's not lonely. I cried a lot when I was small, but now I like being alone. Same, I feel like a kid. But I have a car right next door, so it's really fun. He always plays the songs I like. The car's room's on the other side of the wall, so if he turns it up, I can hear. We're reusing these weird videos. We play it a lot. And it's always with Hikaru. We found fun places. It's complicated. Hikaru's house is too. Hikaru moved here about a year ago. Like, these drawings I think fit a lot better than the weird CGI, although it's kind of nice having the whole mixed media approach, I guess. That was a thing back in the early digital age. I don't know what I'm talking about. We parked in the parking lot in a foreign car. Hikaru's mom's boyfriend was driving the car, and the three of them moved in. Even then, Hikaru seemed really lonely. I think it was because he didn't like his mom's boyfriend. I know how he feels. Mom's boyfriends can be good guys, but some of them are really mean and violent. But since they're stronger, you can't fight it back. Okay, this is getting a bit uncomfortable. I think Hikaru must have felt the same way. Yeah, that was it. Both my house and Hikaru's house only have a mom and a kid. You're kind of annoying at first, but I'm starting to sympathize with you, kid. But I've been telling Hikaru, that's nothing to be ashamed of at all. Even if people say mean things, just ignore them and keep going. You agree, don't you? People don't need to feel sorry for us. The first time I met Hikaru was when he came to my house to say hi after he moved here. He looked really embarrassed and was hiding behind his mom. I thought he looked so cute somehow. It turned out he was the same age as me, and lives in the same district. So I told him we'd go to the same school. I said I hoped in the same class. Then Hikaru smiled. He laughed like a frog. I don't remember much after that, but we played together. I'm not going to advance because I want to let the CGI play out just for the sake of like showing off everything. And I'm worried if I click, it's going to like stop playing. So we're just going to sit here while I monologue for an uncomfortably long time while it plays. There it goes, sorry. I taught him all about these apartments, like the baker, and I introduced him to the guy on the second floor. The guy that killed himself? Or what guy? We ran in the building together. Oh yeah, I'll tell you our secret. You know the parking lot down there? There's a secret base there. We tried lots of times and failed a lot, but we finally finished our first secret base. Hey Hikaru, look at this. This is a flashback now? What? This here. Wow, cool. It's a secret robot base. It sure is. Yeah, this is so cool. It's a special edition of TV Dream. Did you buy it, Kokichi? Yeah, I'll lend it to you. Really? For reals? Also, I have a plan. What is it? We're gonna build a secret base just like the robot one. A secret base? Yeah, our own secret base. Wow, that's so cool. Let's do it. You're in charge of the blueprints. I'll be in charge of construction. Yeah, let's do it. I'll check out TV Dream for ideas. Yeah, okay then, I'll gather materials for the base. Okay, I'll start designing it. Okay, when do we start? Right away. Okay, let's get started. Okay, this is... I don't know if we needed to see all that. That was kind of repetitive, but I feel like it. Isn't it cool? But it always gets broken, so... We made a second secret base. But I can't tell you about that one. Are you gonna come again tomorrow? I better make sure to find the guy who did it. So help me with my investigation, okay? I need a really good assistant, otherwise I won't be able to help you, Hikaru. Promise, okay? I'll be waiting here. My mom's gonna come home, so you should hurry up and go. It's also weird having the TV on just on static, but yeah, we'll call it here for today. And we will save over our old save. And yeah, alright. I should be keeping track of how long it takes me to go through each section, like 248. It seems to be about a little over 4 hours for a little over like 2 hours for what each section seems to be like a 14th, so 28 hours total, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Depends on if they divide all the sections up evenly.